Hello gorgeous people who love to scrap, it's Val from Australia. I have been altering this gorgeous box the past couple of days and I have finished, yay! I'm so super happy with the way that it turned out, and I love the colors that I have incorporated into this particular box. I love shabby chic a lot, so I've made this to match my room, as you can see here. This is just my spare room that I've converted into a little miniature room that I can dangle all my lovely jewelry and treasures in here. And this is where it will be going, because a lot of the jewelry pieces in here will be on display on this particular table that I have made here for my dresses, with all my yummy goodies here, as you can see there. There we go. So it just matches everything and just went beautifully, so I'm so super happy with how this box turned out. It's very similar to what you guys call a cigar box, but I don't think it's a cigar box, because they had little chips and stuff like that in here from like a game, but I didn't want the game, so I threw them in the bin. They had little blue, I don't know what you call them, but I threw those out because they weren't any good for anything. So I just kept the box and painted the background with green Kaisercraft green color, and I've mixed the green with a bit of white to give it like a more shabby sort of green looking. And I painted that first, used a crackle medium, and then went over with the white crackle paint, or just white paint, and it gave it a crackle effect on it, and I'm so super happy with the way that it turned out. The paper that I have used here, is by Webster's Pages, and I don't know which particular collection it's from. I received this paper as a gift from my eBay friend Tony, so thank you so much, Tony. I'm so super happy with the gifts that you've given me, and privileged to have a good friend like you on eBay, so thank you so much, Tony. The paper went really well with the background, as in the green color, because as you can see, the background paper here has actually got like the same matching green also, as well as in the background. So I didn't plan it to have that paper with this particular box, but when things are meant to be, they just come together, and it's just so super gorgeous. So the paper has some like sort of lace on top of the green background also, so it blends in with this lace doily that I have Mod Podge on top. So once I painted the background and crackled it and all that, I Mod Podged the paper, this background paper, onto the box, and then once that's dried, I Mod Podged another layer of this particular lace onto the background also. So I love incorporating vintage doilies and laces into my I try to into my work as much as I can, and it really lifts the box and gives it a lot of dimension and a lot of texture to the different sides of the boxes, as you can see here. So once I finish Mod Podging and it dries, I went on to adhering some skeleton leaves. I wasn't sure exactly as how I was going to embellish this particular box, whereas if I wanted to do on the corners or whatnot. So, but because the actual doily is actually an oval shape and I've cut it in half, it's sort of like a triangle shape this way, so I thought, oh, why not accent the triangle part and make this like a focal point in the center here. So that's what I did, and I'm super happy that I did that. So just work with what you have, look at what designs you have on what kind of layouts you have on your background, and just work with that if you're stuck with ideas. So that's how I achieved this look, and I just stuck with the V focal point here, and I just adhere some Iron Roses skeleton leaves underneath here. As you can see, they're just natural colored ones. I adhere 2 here, 2 behind here, and 2 under here, as you can see part of it there. And then I used a large gardenia there. All these flowers here are by Iron Roses. So a large gardenia, 2 curly roses there, a little smaller curly rose there, a miniature 3.5 centimeter rose, but they're in like a pale pink color, a cherry blossom there, another cherry blossom here, some miniature Iron Roses roses there. This particular rose is Prima there, some gorgeous feather there also. These little vine sticks here I bought from eBay, and I love it so much. I use them a lot. And this little semi-open rose bud here, iron roses also, as well as this teeny tiny little miniature baby rose bud there. See if you can focus on that. It's so tiny, but it's absolutely gorgeous and it's so cute. So getting to this side, I've purchased these separately and then just glued them together, and I was lucky because it actually fits inside this particular cameo setting that I purchased from eBay. And it's like the Websters pages silhouettes, but it's actually not this particular one I purchased off eBay. And really good buys there too. So it went really well with the colours because it's a soft pastel pink colour centred there with the white butterfly. A lovely vintage key. I think that's about 5 centimetres, so that's actually quite long. And the details on the key are just so lovely. It's got like a little crown in the center here and bows up here also, so matching gold tone color, so really lovely there. Some Prima leaves here. This is actually in a greeny purple color, and I was thinking, oh, what's gonna go with that particular colors, but it actually mixed quite well with this setting, as well as one of the mini albums that I have made that's still uploading. But I'm having difficulty uploading a lot of my clips onto YouTube now because my PC is not working properly at the moment. So I've tried to upload my mini albums in 2 layouts, and I failed for the 4th time. So wish me luck if I can upload the rest of my other projects that I have made. This is another gorgeous metal finding that I purchased off eBay. It didn't have any of the rhinestones in it. It was just plain, and then I added the rhinestones on top. And it came out really, really lovely. So bigger rhinestones, this one is smaller ones there, and just hot glued it on. And it's in the same gold tone colors as the other items down here also, so it blended in perfectly. This particular angel or cherub is so cute. I purchased him from a thrift store, and he was only 50 cents, and the color matched perfectly with the background here, as well as coordinated really lovely with all the shabby colors that I have here. And isn't he or she just beautiful? I love you, love you. And it's actually a magnet, so I wasn't able to remove the magnet part, but it gave it dimension to the box, and it sort of lifted it from the box, which is lovely. Just hot glued a ribbon, beautiful pink ribbon, velvet ribbon here. Popped in a slider buckle in here that you can slide up and down wherever you want to place that. Here's just Prima flowers with Prima leaves, the hydrangea pale pink ones, and a beautiful vintage button right there in the center there. This particular part here, I used 2 laces. I would have loved to use some of Carla's flat back pearls, but I haven't been able to purchase any as yet, so hopefully soon I'll be able to afford Colours flat back pearls and incorporate them into my craft also. But because I haven't got any, I'll use what I have at the moment, and I've just used 2 layers of lace here, which is a lovely small about 3/8 of an inch Venice lace there, about 10 centimeters, and this one's actually quite wide, and I actually bought this off eBay. All my trims are usually purchased from eBay because everything in Australia is really, really expensive when we don't have Michael's or Joanne's, so I just make do with what I have, and my favorite store at the moment is eBay because that's pretty much where everything is. So this particular lace trim is quite wide, and it's just cream in the middle here. And after I've had here this particular layer, then this particular trim, and then the pearl trim on top of that, so 3 layers that I've glued onto this particular box, and I'm just so super happy with how it turned out. As you can see there, it all blended in beautifully, and it's just super gorgeous. So I'm so super happy. I don't have any larger size feet or any feet at all, so I've just used these little bobbles at the moment. So once I go to the hardware store, hopefully I'll find some different feet and pop it onto here so that it can lift the box up a little bit, because as of the moment it's a little bit quite short because the legs are not very high. I want to lift it a little bit more like that, so so you can see the gorgeous lace that's hanging down the bottom. So at the moment, because the lace is so small, it's just right on the table there, as you can see. So in the center here, not center, sorry, in the on the inside, that's how it looks on the inside. As you can see, that it's got the green paint here, and once I've painted with the green, I just went over with random places with white with my paintbrush, and it just made it look really shabby looking, as you can see here. I didn't crack all the inside, I just painted it with the green and just brushed it all with the white paint in random places, and it gave it a really shabby look, and it's so gorgeous. So, and the colors match really well. So this is one of my new favorite colors here, this peachy sort of pinky color, so I love it. If this is not Webster's Pages, I think it's the pink paisley paper. I can't remember exactly which collection, if it's Webster's Pages or pink paisley butterfly garden, sorry. But in the corner here I've used the big gardenias here, the two smaller gardenias on the side, those 3.5 centimeter roses, a petaloo flower there, and more cherry blossoms, and the same feather that I have used on the front here just to accent the box on the inside here also. And this is the other half of the doily that I've Mod Podged onto the front there, and I've used that on the inside here, and I've Mod Podged the background paper and then Mod Podged this on top, so it's really sturdy. It's not going to go anywhere. If I didn't Mod Podge it on, it's just going to flop. Even if I glue it in random places, it's still going to bubble in some places, because you know, when you're lifting it, it will be lifting like that, so it's going to, because of gravity. So I wanted to adhere it onto there so it's not going to bubble or anything like that. So super happy. The background paper that I have used here is also Webster's Pages, and again, sorry guys, I don't know which collection it's from. I received this as a gift from Tony also, so thank you again, Tony, for your lovely papers. Tony's a fellow eBayer who I came across, and I commented on her gorgeous mini albums, and she was so sweet and was able to send me a couple of Webster's Pages as a gift. So thank you so much, Tony. You're always my inspiration because you make gorgeous mini albums and layouts, and I love the way you do your work. So a true inspiration there. Thanks again for all your lovely gifts and your paper. So I've just used that and chopped it up, the paper, to fit in here as well as here and here, so it all sort of matches this properly as much as I could, so that it's still in a square sort of pattern. And this is what's going to go into this particular jewelry box. This is my Mother's Day necklace, and this is where I will be showcasing this particular necklace that I received from Mother's Day. So I'm so super happy, and it all came together really well, and I'm so super happy with the way that it came out. So the background here is all Mod Podged down, so it's really hardy and sturdy, and the paper's not going to get torn or ripped or anything. So that's my gorgeous box, people, and thank you so much for tuning in and you know, watching me do my little things. And I always have fun making products, and I love sharing them with you all. So please leave me a comment, or let me know what you think of this gorgeous box, and wish you all a lovely day, and hopefully I'll see you guys again. Thank you.